Probabilistic forecasting is supposed to manage risk. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most supply chains have no way to verify if their forecast probabilities are statistically correct. This isn't just a minor issue, it's a fundamental flaw that costs companies millions in excess inventory or lost sales. In this video, you'll learn how to objectively evaluate forecast calibration and why it's the missing link in reliable supply planning. Let's start with why this problem exists. In the supply industry, planners use probabilistic forecasts like quantiles to set inventory levels and service targets. But these forecasts are often based on models that aren't validated for calibration. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Generic tools like spreadsheets or business intelligence software don't include built-in statistical tests for calibration. They might measure accuracy, but not whether the probabilities themselves are reliable. This means planners are flying blind, making critical decisions with intervals that may be too narrow or too wide. The real challenge is that without calibration, you can't trust your risk assessments, leading to either wasteful overstocking or risky understocking. Now, let's explore the technical method behind calibration evaluation. Calibration is about statistical consistency. It asks, do the forecast probabilities match the observed frequencies over time? For example, if you issue a 80% prediction interval over many forecasts, about 80% of actual outcomes should fall within that interval. Key concepts include reliability diagrams, which plot forecast probabilities against observed frequencies, and proper scoring rules, which reward both calibration and sharpness. Sharpness refers to how concentrated the forecast distribution is. A sharper forecast is more informative. A common misconception is that calibration is the same as accuracy, but it's not. Accuracy deals with point estimates, while calibration deals with the entire probability distribution. This distinction is crucial for probabilistic forecasting. So how does EvaluateForecastCalibration work as a software solution? It automates the entire calibration assessment process. First, it ingests your historical forecast data and actual demand outcomes from various sources like ERP systems or forecasting platforms. Then, it calculates calibration scores using statistical methods such as the probability integral transform and Breyer score decomposition. The software establishes a baseline for your current forecasts and continuously monitors new data. It provides an intuitive dashboard with visualizations like reliability plots and calibration metrics. Additionally, it maintains a complete audit trail for compliance, logging every assessment. You can also run scenario modeling to see how changes in forecasting methods or data affect calibration. This allows for iterative improvement and what-if analysis. Let me walk you through a hypothetical example. Imagine a consumer electronics company forecasting demand for a new product using a probabilistic model that outputs a 85% prediction interval. Over the past year, EvaluateForecastCalibration analyzes their data and finds that only 75% of actual sales fall within that interval. This indicates overconfidence. The intervals are too tight. The software highlights this issue and suggests recalibrating the model. After adjustments, the calibration improves to 83%, meaning the intervals are now more reliable. As a result, the company can optimize safety stock levels, reducing carrying costs by 12% while maintaining service level targets. This demonstrates the tangible impact of calibration assessment. For compliance and reporting, EvaluateForecastCalibration generates clear, stakeholder-friendly reports. These reports summarize calibration performance over time, highlight deviations, and provide visual evidence that aligns with regulatory standards for risk management. They are designed to be understandable by both technical teams and executives, ensuring transparency and facilitating audit processes. This makes your forecasting practice not only effective but also defensible. In closing, EvaluateForecastCalibration empowers you to trust your probabilistic forecasts, leading to better inventory decisions, reduced supply chain risk, and improved operational efficiency. If you're ready to move beyond uncertainty and into data-driven reliability,